Like real creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA and King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be a talk. It sound like a stop in Frisk, New York. I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I grew by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod K, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing? Hey yo, Prince, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats. Let's go, Nas. It's time. It's album time. It's time. It's time. Black is time.
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the New England Patriots. Will Riker has it all teed up, and we're off and running from Gillette. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And it's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Trying to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get one of them is to take shots like that one.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Henderson here from the gun. Well, they do get him down, but the damage is done. Skids down inside the 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a New England first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Working inside the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. On the shotgun, McCarthy. Running right side. That's it. The ball is out. And it looks like it is Patriots football. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. May now from the gun. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
May now on 3rd down. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to that 32-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep so some resistance has got to finally appear.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Played it over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Again, it's May. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. To the air yet again, May. And this is going to fall incomplete. They made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Finds him over the middle. And the spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Trying to throw for it with May. He's got him to his running back. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone harder, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's May again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. is good by Borregales. And the Patriots drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
That's how. Oh,
Position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Right play straight ahead. Makes the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
my guy Cam, man, what's up?
Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
My bad for the loud Michael Jackson shut down song.
Another carry for him. He's across midfield into Patriots territory. Give him around 6.
Every time I see Zed Perez in here, man,
That's a run that you'll
make a man smile.
in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
Escapes the pocket. Has a big strike to Addison. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. That goes for 32 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the
Cam,
one. We've got the
chilling, bro.
Patriots in front.
Ready to eat some good food tomorrow, man. Pete Bros gamer tag though.
It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
He said, chill.
The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game.
You having a good day today, though, Brody?
Record there to tack on the extra points.
No cap, bro. They have to remind me at work today, man.
It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
One defender failed.
Man, good day at work, man. Went to the gym today. Trying to close it out strong, man.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's made in the air. He's going deep this time. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings have it as he records the first interception of his young career. That is one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. It's too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
You know, Kit, when I see throws like this, I see images of Bo Jackson back in the day. As a Kansas City Royal throwing Harold Reynolds out from the warning track. 300 feet in the air, he hummed that baseball to gun down the runner at home plate. The difference here in football, yeah, you throw that ball up, that DB's also got to run 50-some yards, go up high point and make a play. That is just incredible defensive football.
And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offense in a hurry up here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Still going inside the 35. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds, just shy of that.
Yes, sir. I just had a men's league playoff game the other day. Sunday we got the W, man.
That will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
That's a nice quick correction for this run, bro. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Yeah, man, I stay with it. I still do my little casual hoop in the free time, but definitely, you know, be trying to be in the men's league nowadays, bro, for sure. I'm trying to get my first championship, man. First round was last week. Got a game again on Sunday, man. Yeah, and my next league that I'm going to be playing in starts in February, so got it right after this season over. Right back in the lab, better for next season.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got a man left. Jukes away from one. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
May on 1st and 10. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
We'll get it complete to Trey Henderson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in the goal to go.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. And he hits it in the end zone. The New England touchdown. The Patriots take a...
This guy kind of nice.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Kick team out there as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 26. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. They've got first down here from the 36. Throwing from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Went after trying good by Reichert. And the Vikings tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
Cam, you hit the hometown back in recently?
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So
We're on the street edge. I'm about to lose it. Giannis trying to get up out of there, man, but that's another top for another day.
good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. On the gun, it's May. Big strike here to Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down throw for May. Gets it to the 15. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Borregales tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Patriots kick team out there.
I mean, you weren't like the NBA today. All they do is sit out.
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. First guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play. Just put your
Definitely more celebrities and players. Everybody care about their brand.
McCarthy throwing here. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie before halftime. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Absolutely fires this one right side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here, we've got 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
They try to get here on 2nd. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Oh, fumble? Come on,
Timeout taken
Madden.
by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
This guy's pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Finds Stephon Diggs. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Bro, JJ.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but I'm sure would love for it to have come earlier. As he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, McCarthy flushed out of the pocket.
Oh my God!
The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Went after trying good by Riker. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage. This
What's up, man?
away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. One last play before the break. Back to throw it. And this one is launched downfield. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here's Rodgers. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Caught by his back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They send a tight end in motion. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The give now out of the shotgun. Oh, going to the spin cycle. Keeps it moving.
The big boy.
Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Chill, Cam. I say, yo. Chill, Cam.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now from the gun. All in left side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Complete to Diggs out left.
Whoa.
Keeps himself upright. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots start the second half with some needed points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Rodgers. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Do you know?
And they blow up the
Done that
other way
one?
this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that along the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. It's his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. He has this down to the 34. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good out blitz, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They'll run here on first down. He's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who could, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. Looking right, and he finds it. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
So he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Back into the handoff. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards of the end block. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
But not of the ball. They've got a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
Motioning the tight end now. Here's McCarthy to throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. He throws deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. And you saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had. But not against this defense. Not on that one.
Back to the air. It's May. Staves right side. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down, May. Look at that power, deep left side. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Byron Murphy picks it.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Vikings hold both the football and a solid lead as they try to close this one out.
Defense win chips, Cam.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. They're 2nd and 14.
I should have never did that.
Exactly what they needed. That's Carlton Davis. And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th. Now in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax, dude.
Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now within one score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Yeah, you gotta play better than that.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll run it from the gun. Has a hole left, room to run. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May digs there to bring it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
On the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Made out a throw on 3rd. Forced out to his right. He's going to run for it. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's trying to push the field. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Reset of downs from 37. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Here he goes again. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings Vikings making a 3-score game in the fourth. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
63. Patriots 42.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone.
Sorry, Cam, you got me right, man. Thank you.
Landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st down.
Sticking with Henderson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Rolling from the gun here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That one gains 7. And that's a New England 1st down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
1st down throw for May. He stays up. On the move, headed right. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down.
So they're going to make plays, man.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 10. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. One after is good by Morgan. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Ron.
When is that, Kate?
No, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them out.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
They give it to him again. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Vacates quickly left side. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Sending him on the dive. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Reichert on for the point after. Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. He spins right by him. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air on 1st down. May. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. May now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. May throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. To throw, here's May. Taking a chance to the end zone. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. May trying again here on 2nd. Cut to the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a hot...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Corey Gallis on to the extra point. Right down the middle, let's go. And the Patriots drop the lead back to 13.
69. Patriots 56.
Now time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recover when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
Yo, you back? I'm not going outside. All right, man. Cam, good night, man. I'm about to give me some Z's for Thanksgiving tomorrow, bro. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm thankful for you, bro. Love, bro.